These days, consuming 18 kilograms of pineapple daily seems normal, but that wasn't true in 17th century Europe. They couldn't cultivate this tropical fruit and had to import it from South America, making it extremely valuable. Even King Charles II of England had a portrait painted with one before eating it. They would even have portraits painted to commemorate it. The aristocrats of high society used pineapple-shaped teapots, tableware, railings, and architecture to showcase their social status. By the 1770s, the idiom "a pineapple of the finest flavor" appeared in dictionaries, signifying something exceptionally rare. For example, to compliment a girl on her looks, you could say, "You look like a pineapple of the finest flavor." Besides being rare, pineapples were also very expensive. According to the 1807 records of the Central Criminal Court in London, the Central Criminal Court in London records show that a man named Cotting was exiled to Australia for 7 years for stealing just 7 pineapples. Back then, pineapples were seen as Veblen goods, meaning their demand went up with their price, making them a status symbol. However, the steam engine changed everything. Steamships began importing pineapples regularly from the colonies to Britain. Consequently, pineapples became cheaper and accessible to the working class. The once esteemed fruit turned into a common commodity, a trend that persists today. The finest pineapples now cost just a few dozen yuan each. Treating them as precious treasures would seem strange. This illustrates how enthusiasm for a product wanes as its price drops. However, some might disagree, pointing out that store promotions and discounts always draw crowds of eager shoppers. Clearly, lower prices boost shopping enthusiasm. However, customers are more concerned with getting a good deal than just finding cheap products. What matters to them is feeling like they got a bargain. For example, a Hermes bag marked down from 50,000 yuan to 500 yuan would be far more appealing than one always priced at 500 yuan, because customers feel like they've snagged a huge bargain. But would you really trust a 500 yuan Hermes bag? Why do we hesitate? Because historically, the cost and price of an item were closely linked. Back then, everything was handmade, and skilled craftsmen were hard to train. Gaining experience took time, and with limited transport, supply and demand were naturally balanced. The price of a product used to reflect its value, but the Industrial Revolution changed that. Machinery boosted production efficiency and cut costs, flooding the market with goods and driving prices down, which also impacted their added value. The added value can surpass the product's actual worth. For example, pricier items usually come with better service and a superior buying experience, while cheaper ones often mean less seller responsibility. Poorly made items lack after-sales support, so if you want to buy high-quality products, you either need to spend time selecting and evaluating them, put in more effort and time, or pay the brand premium for pricier items. Regardless of your choice, the total cost you pay is the same. If you want to easily buy cheap products, their quality is likely to be poor. If you want something cheap and good, you'll need to invest a lot of time. If you want high-quality items without effort, you'll need to pay more. Is there a way to quickly buy something both cheap and of good quality? Dream on.